Meanwhile, the Fox News is really concerned that the Democratic Party is going to make itself not an active participant in our government, in our body politic by becoming too left. And here is what's her name again? Ainsley Earhardt. Ainsley Earhardt.
Ashley Airhead.
She's talking. Who is this guy that she's talking to? I don't know. We can't figure out who he is. Just old tall socks, short, and
he kind of looks
he's
like
Price Waterhouse.
He looks.
Is he Price? Hood?
He
He's
looks
the Monopoly
like
guy.
He looks like Price actually. What was the health secretary that had to resign? He
Oh, is it?
resembles him. No, it's not, but he does resemble him.
All right. Well, here she is. She's concerned about this whole thing about how she doesn't understand marginal tax rates.
Some Democrats saying they're even open to illegals getting a chance to vote, to go to the polls and vote.
Sure. Look, this
How
is
do they
happening.
have so much support, though? Because when you hear they're going to tax 70% of your paycheck if Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez gets her way, how do they have so much support? That's a lot of money for people to give back to the government.
I think a lot of it is ignorance. I frankly think American young people today are not being educated properly in schools. They don't know the history of our country. They don't know the history of other countries. They don't understand economics.
Well, if our students got the proper history lesson, they would know that 70% is a middling top tax rate in terms of the past 100 years in this country. And if they got the proper economics training, they'd know that marginal tax rate means that it only kicks in after a certain level of money has already been pocketed.
Yeah, and she knows that, by the way.
Her? I don't know about that. I actually would bet very much that she does not know that.
Well, it's possible.
I bet you Fox News, they're like, Ainsley, we can't give you this raise because you'll go into the next tax bracket. And you definitely don't.
I honestly, I really firmly believe that there was a conversation that went something like this. Ainsley, you know, right, that it's marginal tax rate means that it's you make up to a certain point and then they start taxing at 70%, right? And she's like, yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's still bad. And I think so she knows, but she just doesn't. It's irrelevant. That's the way I think that conversation
I want to
went
give
down.
her a little more credit for being evil rather than dumb, but who knows?
Usually when you ask that question, the answer is generally both. Oh, that was Michael Goodwin, of course.
Good guy.
Good guy.
Good
Really,
win.
it's all the problem with
He's
the
a winner.
Oh, New York Post op-ed. Well, there you go.
That
all right. That
friggin'
explains
guy.
everything. You know,
Post op-ed, right.